Yes, sir.
Where are the funny papers?
Boss, well, now you see, he was...
Get 'em and get 'em right now.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Mrs. Strable.
Good morning, Jasper.
This terrible bad weather we're having today. You know, when I see it pouring like this, I often wonder where does it all come from?
You tell Mr. Strable he'll get the funny papers when I'm through. And not 1 second sooner.
Yes, ma'am, I certainly will. Excuse me, ma'am.
Today, Sunday, July 26, 1942, is a peaceful, lazy day of rest here on our transport, somewhere in the South Pacific.
What a way to travel to war.
I wish we had the funnies, so we could see if Mammy Yoakum ever got the termites out of the turnip patch.
Boy, I'd sure like to be back home right about now, sailing me a boat on Chesapeake Bay.
If I was back home, I wouldn't be on no boat.
If I was back in Laredo, I'd go and see my Conchita. Maybe Lolita.
Well, make up your mind.
All right, Conchita and Lolita.
What's that to doing here? No one is allowed up here. Understand? No one.
L'amore bello vicino a te mi fa cantare, mi fa sognare, chissà perché. Fior di merda.
Si mangia qui? Ti domando se si mangia qui. Guarda, io pago, eh?
Va bene, ma si mangia di là. Aspetta in sala che te lo porterò io.
Buono.
out of here, Millie, before I do something I'll be very sorry for. Yes, go. Go. And if you think I want you to come back again ever, you're wrong. You need have no worries on that score. And as you've taken everything else I've ever cared for in my life, you might as well take Deirdre, too, since she's so fond of you.
And don't think I couldn't have many times.
All right, go ahead and leave me alone, all of you. But you can't take my work away from me. That, at least, is inviolate. Well, why don't you go? In just a minute. Sorry.
Mr. Davies, are you willing to abide by a majority decision? Well, how about the rest of you people?
Sure.
Already ruled with me. Everybody who's with Mr. Davies of putting this thing off and turning it over to the courts, step over there.
Have you made, General Petrova, in recruiting your Czech anti-Soviet battalion? You know, the Fuhrer counts on you.
Yes, but it's extremely difficult. Our peasants and workers are, unfortunately, very sympathetic to the Russians.
Perhaps production would increase if our Skoda workers were allowed somewhat higher pay, since their food allowance is very low, frequently resulting in exhaustion.
We'll admit readily that your workers may be underpaid as workers, but as an inferior race, as slaves, they're highly overpaid.
Give them higher wages, you say, so they can print more of this underground propaganda? They distribute this criminal material every day in the Skoda plants. Every department is contaminated.
Remove that gong. You see, when this steel plate is removed, there's nothing to prevent the bullets from going straight into your heart. Do you mind, Mr. Holmes? We'll stop out front long enough to see the job is done. Radlick, don't forget the suitcase.
Holmes is. He's been a long time.
Well, if he said he'd be here, he'll be here. It's no good saying he won't.
I remember once when she was a little girl.
Oh, the train's moving, Uncle Charlie.
Listen, Charlie. I want you to forget all about me. Forget that I ever came to Santa Rosa.
Your hands. Oh, let me go, Uncle Charlie. Let me go.
I've got to do this, Charlie. So long as you know what you do about me. Not yet, Charlie. Let it get a little faster.
Just a little faster. Faster. Now.
My man and I ain't together.